Welcome to another Ascension Football Show. This is season 3 of the Ascension Football Show, and we are showcasing the Ascension Invitational Tournament of the Trinidad and Tobago. We have on set today Konopia FC with the man in charge, none other than Mr. Defoe.
We haven't really played. Yeah. We haven't played last month or 3 months ago. So we don't.
Give me a real goals for the tournament in terms of Konopia. Where are you looking at? You're looking to.
Felt we would have been achieving. That has gone out the window.
As I said before, on set we have Konopia FC, the man in charge, Mr. Defoe. Pleasure to have you on set, Defoe. I don't know if to call it Coach Defoe, Owner Defoe, Manager Defoe, Board Member Defoe.
Call me Michael.
Michael Defoe. Pleasure to have you on set, sir.
Yeah. Same here.
All right. I see you come out with your shades, sir. I don't know if there is a message you're sending to the other teams in the Ascension tournament.
The sun hot, but I'm moving with my blade these days.
You move with your blade. The sun hot and move with your blade. Yeah. All right.
Blade 3.
Blade 3. You're putting the clubs on notice.
Yes. Licks coming down the road here.
I want to get into the Ascension tournament and then into the team and being part of the tournament. We know you would have been in your progress a bit. You would have seen some nice games. We would have seen a big push in the FCB Cup in 2019. We would have seen a push in the Ascension tournament back in 2019 as well. See that upward movement. What kind of hindrance the pandemic has placed on Konopia FC?
Well, we lost that continuity with players. The development that we felt we would have been achieving, that has gone out the window. It's almost let's go from the starting block all over again. So it's still now that this tournament will now be as if a testing ground now. You know, like when you're doing a project, you always check your progress and monitor and make your adjustments. You'll have to go back from that level. And not like, hey, we have already attained level 4 or 5, and now we're moving up to 6. So we start back at level 2 maybe.
And take it from there.
Take it from there, yeah.
What's some of the challenges you see playing in the tournament and getting back on the field? Where's some of the challenges you feel you would face?
Well, it will be the same. You know, how long it will take for the new and the regulars, the few that have remained, to adjust and come back up to par and just play the football. I don't really see much other challenges. The finance will be a problem, you know.
If the finance will be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is the cry. That is the cry in tongue, but there is not really a cry in the Ascension League. But what I'm saying is,
excuse me.
I said that is the cry in tongue. But what I'm saying, we always know football and the assistance behind football, the support behind football has been lacking for some years within corporate Trinidad. How much you see the Ascension tournament being placed on television would help in terms of sponsors coming on board and that kind of stuff you have?
In the first year, I can't say. But maybe if this happens for 3 years or so, and the arrangement between the Ascension and the clubs are one of more partnership and not individual thing, I could see, I could hope that it will assist clubs in having some type of financial stability. And that's a big word to use there, but you know.
I think on the Ascension side, it is one in terms of the tournament to give that kind of stability as a opening tournament for the season, every season, to give teams a leg up in terms of their various tournaments, be it zonal football, be it Super League, be it Pro League. So I'm glad that you're seeing it in terms of that helping the clubs in terms of getting that financial stability they long asked for.
Yeah.
I
want to say yes to that.
What's your goals for the tournament? Give me a real goals for the tournament in terms of Konopia. Where you're looking at? You're looking to win it all? You're winning to...
Well, in a generic sense, everybody says, yeah, we want to win. Well, everybody should. Yeah, because it's difficult to go into a tournament and say, but in reality, um, the ultimate goal is to win the tournament, but in reality, we will want to monitor our progress and see how fast we could climatize to the level that other clubs present. Because we don't have a clue where other clubs are.
Yeah.
We haven't really played. Yeah. We haven't played last month or 3 months ago, so we don't know where no club is, and we could make assumptions.
How difficult that would be in terms of scouting other teams, because we know if you're a professional club, we know the professional system is you're playing Defence Force next week, you would have seen them play a couple of games, you know what players to look out for. How difficult it is this, at least in the first rounds, now seeing teams for the first time playing against teams. How difficult you think in terms of organizing?
I can't say how difficult it is. I feel you have less to work with and you have to be more speculative in terms of, you feel, you have to kind of, I would want to say, play within your range. You can't make too much of tactical adjustments because you don't know where people are. Yeah. Maybe in the second rounds you will see that. But in the first round you have to say, if you're playing XYZ or style, whatever, ABC.
So you're focusing on Kunupia for the first round?
You focus on Kunupia alone and try to play the best compact or whatever attacking. I'm not saying what style we play, you know what I mean? But your best way, and give yourself a footing, and then you could,
I didn't expect you to come on the Ascension show with that shades and then tell people or what.
Yeah, but
come out.
People just want to talk. You can talk all kind of tactics, Yeah, you can talk all kind of tactics. But you see on that piece of grass, well, we have a lot of grass. Mm-hmm. See on that piece of grass, there's totally different tactics that go out the window sometimes.
Before I want to take a short break, Difu. But before I go on break, we have a couple of Central teams in the tournament. We have Konopia, which is from Central. We have Central Soccer World, and then we have Central FC. But as some persons say, they might be the big dogs because they would have won Pro League a couple of times. Most recent times, they would have gone down to poppy stage a bit in the last couple of Pro Leagues, but they are always a threat when you hear Central FC. Which is the top Central club in the Ascension tournament currently, or that you feel would come out in the Ascension tournament?
It's only one way I can answer that. Konopia had to be the top club.
Until
proven otherwise.
Until proven otherwise. Yeah. You feel you have it on, because...
No, I don't feel I have it. I'm just saying that if you ask me who is the best club in Central, I am bounded to say my club, which is Konopia. And if I had to make a reasonable assessment from the last time we played, which is not really a good assessment, 2 years ago.
Well, it's the only assessment that's the only one you can use. What you think?
We have toppled Central FC in the last Pro League and whatever, and even the Ascension. And we've never really clashed in an official tournament with Central Soccer World because...
but unofficial tournaments, unofficial games, we're mad. They're ready. You heard it first. Konopia FC, the top team from Central in the Ascension tournament. When we get back, we're going to have a little more talk in terms of the team and players and personnel changes coming out of the pandemic.
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for carnival, if you'll interview him, eh?
But how could you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
Get in the game with Ascension. Quality for champions. Ascension! Ascension! Premium quality and style make you stand out all the time. Ascension is quality for champions. Ascension fit is always right. Take your game to higher heights. Ascension got the quality for champions. So everybody say, hey, oh, we wearing Ascension when we play. To run out on the field in style. What's the brand that we want? Ascension! 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 We wearing what we wearing is Ascension. Quality for a champion. Ascension! We wearing what we wearing is Ascension. Quality for a champion. Ascension! We wearing what we wearing is Ascension. Get in the game with Ascension. Quality for champions.
Amante Del Cafe is located at Magnificent Mall, number 271 Southern Main Road, McBean, Couva. Amante Del Cafe. Happiness begins with brew.
My name is Ryan Frederick. I'm a midfielder and I play for Central Soccer. The biggest challenge is to try and finish in the top 3. It will be a tough tournament, but we come to give a good show and show everyone how much good players we have in Central here. Central Soccer has answered the call and Central Soccer is ready.
Lasso Frame Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. At our facilities, security checks ensures that all vehicles are secured. Our newly renovated bathrooms are always kept in a clean working order. Need repairs and maintenance? We have you covered. Our qualified workmen will get the job done. Boat storages, from our marina, you can easily push off for a family sailing trip. Out fishing with the boys. Or a
fun DDI experience with friends. Boat repairs, secured parking, extensive camera system, boat charters, boat rentals, down the island parties. Contact us at 1-868-634-1653. Lasso Frame Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. Life's better on a boat.
What do you do well as a team?
I think a few things well, but one would be we try to be very compact defensively.
What are team's personal goals for this season?
Well, we want to be very competitive and make a good showing of ourselves and you know, make a statement that we are who we are, which is a professional team in Trinidad and Tobago. The rest will fall into place.
How do you intend to engage your community while playing in the league?
Well, we do have a communications officer, but since I'm going to school and so on, I will try to use some of my expertise and reach out to the people through social media and so on.
Being a central team, is there anything you would like to let your team supporters know coming out from the pandemic?
Yeah, we're back, and we're going to bring the name of the central of the club, you know, back to where it should be, which is at the top. Remember, there was double connection, there was Central FC, and now there is. You can say it. Konopia FC. Yeah.
My name is Maestro Mensah, centre back and defensive midfield, Konopia FC. It's much better right now because right now we need help in the team, because if we get sponsors it will help we, because we are not a big team. That is the first year in Pro League, and it was 2020, and right now we have started building and we wanted to play Ascension tournament to build the team up to play Pro League. It's much better, but right now, you know, most of the senior players doing something else, different thing, because they will come back maybe from next week going, and everything with the full team will come to training one time, and we started playing. That is the most important thing right now. We respect any team. Definitely we respect any team. We doesn't have a perfect team and they will win or not. We are also a team. We also wanted to win the trophy too. So we just moving anywhere. So anything we just meet, we just playing our heart and just win. That is the only thing we are doing now. Yeah, Michael Defoe is the best coach so far what I know, because he can play very good. And the system we always train with is suit the team. So sometimes we doesn't concede more goals. The only thing we just go in attack and defending, and more time we just score more goals on that, because I know for sure he's the best coach so far I've already worked with. Yeah, the biggest challenge because of COVID right now, we are appealing to everybody right now that they can come to the field and come and watch players and see how they play, and so that they can get better players. When they are selecting national team, they will know, oh, this player is better than this one, they're supposed to pick this one. But if you are not coming to the like the stadium and come and watch, and when the national team coach make the team, you cannot even interfere and say, oh, this one is better than this one, but you have never seen some of the players. So the most important thing, we need more attendance in the stadium to watch. That is the only thing I can say. I'm really happy because right now that is our hand. And at the same time, when we play, that is where we get our money. So we are happy that football is starting back so that we also get something and just look after our family back home, and at the same time over here too. So that is the only thing we can survive right now, because we are not doing no job, only football, we're just playing right now. Konopi FC has answered the call and Konopi FC is ready. Maestro Mesa, centre back and defensive midfield, Konopi FC. Yeah, Michael Defoe is the best coach, and the system we always train with is suit the team. I'm very happy because right now that is our hand, and at the same time when we play, that is where we get our money. So we are happy that football is starting back. Konopi FC has answered the call and Konopi FC is ready.
Pest control is a pain, but you don't have to go it alone. If you're a business that needs someone who will fix your problems point blank, go with the brand that's tested. Go with Terminix. Born almost a century ago in Memphis, Tennessee, Terminix International's mission has been to spread its innovations across the world through its integrated pest and termite management system, reducing the infestation of pests and vermin. Our Trinidad franchise neutralizes the threat of tropical insects and ensures that companies, from food production to hospitality, protect their investment and get the maximum value from our relationship. And we've been doing it well for over 20 years. Termites and pests are relentless, but they're no match for Terminix. Contact us today for a free consultation and quote, and let's introduce you to convenience. Protect your premises today. Choose a service provider that persists. Talk to Terminix.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
Get in the game with Ascension. Quality for champions.
Hey, Ascension! Ascension! Premium quality and style make you stand out all the time. Ascension is quality for champions. Ascension fit is always right. Take your game to higher heights. Ascension got the quality for champions. So everybody say, hey, oh, we wearing Ascension when we play. To run out on the field in style. What's the brand that we want? Ascension! 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 We wearing what we wearing is Ascension. Quality for a champion. Ascension. We wearing what we wearing is Ascension.
Get in the game with Ascension. Quality for champions.
I'm Gordon Pierre, Director Part Owner of Real Westport United. Terry Frennick, he was afraid to play like the Rangers. Angus Eve was afraid to play like the Rangers. But we, the Ron Lafayette trained team, we are ready, willing and able to defend the West against the Lafayette Rangers attack. Westport has answered the call and Westport is ready.
Lasso Friend Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. At our facilities, security checks ensures that all vehicles are secured. Our newly renovated bathrooms are always kept in a clean working order. Need repairs and maintenance? We have you covered. Our qualified workmen will get the job done. Boat storages, From our marina, you can easily push off for a family sailing trip. Or out fishing with the boys. Or a fun DDI experience with friends. Boat repairs, secured parking, extensive camera system, boat charters, boat rentals, down the island parties. Contact us at 1-868-634-1653. Lasso Frame Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. Life's better on a boat.
Amante Del Cafe is located at Magnificent Mall, number 271 Southern Main Road, McBean, Couva. Amante Del Cafe. Happiness begins with brew.
And we're back. Being the top club in Central, I want to refer you from now on as the top club in Central. Oh, I can't. Wait, I will refer to you as the top club in Central. Defoe, give us a history of the club and the successes of the club throughout the years.
Yeah, before I do that, before I respond to that, I want to say that the Central people have a oneness, right? And that our club and Central Soccer World, we kind of work together and exchange ideas and so on. Mm-hmm. So, you know, this
big brother, little brother thing. Yeah. Use the big brother, use the little brother. So,
you understand? Them are people. Yeah, so I want them to, you know.
You know, little brother must know when big brother outside, stay inside. I just saying, when big brother, it's a oneness, it's a love, it's a family.
Yeah, it's a
what
family.
Is big brother,
little brother? Our family. We and Soccer World are family.
But they know who's the big dog in the
All right.
You know the big. You know when you cook, it's a big piece of the meat. That's for the big dog. Right? But right, give me some history. Give me some history of the club.
I don't know. I mean, our club has a tendency to win everything we've touched. Coming from 2010, come right up. We're talking about everything in the zone. We win, like when we didn't win the zone, we were second. And we won the Hugo Francis Cup and the FA and everything we win, and we win the zone. Then we come third in the zone and we come second in the FA, and we was going like that.
Yeah, so you're always there about.
Yeah, we winning. So when he did come out of the zone, in Super League, but we only stayed 4 years in Super League. Super League had 2 groups. We came third the first year, and then won it. And in second year, in the other highest level, we came third. And well, you know what happened? Certain clubs get 6 and things. Mm-hmm. Rosa Nation, sorry, what I didn't say. 5 and 6, and we just, it was a nice run. We was making a run. Mm-hmm. And then we come in the Ascension, we can get a third place or something, and the lack of my experience, I allowed the players to go and express themselves in that game, and we lost that game 1-0, and we didn't get the third place spot.
Okay. And
then we came in the FCB Cup, first year in the league as a club, and we was in semi-final.
Right.
Our feat never achieved by anybody except in the first year when they keep the FCB Cup, whoever come in semi-final. But that's we talking 20
brand new team.
Yeah, 20 years running. Yeah, that happened. And then we come in the Pro League, and well, it preempted early, but we had maybe 9 draws. Yeah.
Right.
And score first and third, and
so you have some hope with some hope with in terms of getting it right the next time you showcase yourself in the Pro League.
Yeah, but that little 2-year was a little, it threw us off.
But in that time, as you talk, you lack of experience in or you say it's your fault not coming to the last Ascension tournament.
Yeah.
I would have seen doing the pre-interview, I would have seen that you're back in school, you're doing what? Your masters or
in UEs, I'm doing sports management and postgraduate, yeah.
So you're doing that currently in this
lockdown? I know, then I might as well.
Yeah, learn from
might as well see if I get something,
Yeah. You don't want to make the same mistake twice.
I can't just sit down and, I don't want to use it to scratch my hand.
Yeah.
Scratch my arm, you understand?
I think we get it to him.
Until football starts, but I gotta keep myself occupied and within the field of sports and so on.
Okay. So how we in terms of that experience, how has that been for you?
It's okay. It's a real nice experience. It's eye-opening, and I'd recommend anybody in sports take it up.
So your fellow coaches, you would recommend them to take
Well, you have to have a certain level of discipline to do that. I can't recommend that.
I wouldn't ask you follow-up question.
Thanks a lot.
I wouldn't ask you follow-up.
It's all right.
I wouldn't ask you follow-up question to that. Yeah. But what level of coaching experience do you have though in terms of, because you're doing this, that person say you're doing in terms of coaching, B license, A license, C license?
Well, we don't have a B license, It's the highest level they gave since whoever. I have that already, and then I went Brazil and I got a little something there, and
You did refresher courses outside of.
I think.
No one to be the top team in Central. You had to have a little thing, you can't.
And then I had a welcoming experience with a sports scientist, Trey Hart, and he brought me up to speed with the technological side of monitoring player development and so on.
All right, as you mentioned that, I want to go into it. Give us a run, not letting too much out. Yeah, your shades on. I'm not expecting to let out too much, but a day in terms of a training day, the routine you normally go through with the Konopia team coming out of the pandemic. I'm talking about.
I don't know if I could get him up. We had to get fit first before we could play. Because everybody come. The last time I saw a guy, let's see, was weighing 235, and then I see me weighing 260. So
you have those challenges of
yeah, you gotta get fit first before we really started playing. But we tried to do some balance, I remember that experience because they said the Brazilian under 20 team was in some tournament, and the coach at the time felt that it wasn't fit. He said, "You're not doing any technical work, any tactical work.
Yeah.
If the team don't get fit the way you want them to be, they will just get fit and go in the tournament." And they did that, and I think they won it.
So yes, you see when you come here, just get me some kind of line. you want to get them fit, and then you throw in where they want it. So
yeah, but like Brazil, not us. Yeah.
I'm glad that you.
Now we have to try to get fit. I don't know the level we'll achieve, but if we are, we do expect to peak before the training. But
we expect it. What's some? We know you're known for having quality players. You would have your grassroots players, but you'll have quality. The likes of Showtime and that most coaches around the league in professional Ascension, they'll say you might be Konopia, but Showtime will score one.
He will score.
So
he will score.
What are some of the names of the guys you have right now?
I have a few names, but
you don't want to.
I'm not comfortable giving out the names because we haven't registered the players as yet.
Okay.
And the tournament have some rules about you can't transfer and so on. So I have to wait to register the players, and then we could say, well, look, I have John Peter.
You're ready? Yeah? You come out with that shit, say, not playing with this Ascension tournament, you're not letting nothing go.
But Showtime will be there, God's Play Live.
You're sure your Showtime, you're faithful. You're sure you're faithful Showtime. All right, I understand that you would have gone through the coaching and the coaching education side of things. Young players, what would you tell a young player coming out of the pandemic, going and looking for a club? Because we have a lot of young players coming, not playing the last 2 seasons, secondary school football, but still having the urge or the willingness to become a professional footballer. And missing those 2 years of development. What would you tell as an owner, as a coach? What would you tell a young player looking for that first break in senior football?
Yeah, well, I would make a generic statement like any coach would say. You have to work hard because, the song, you want to ramp with the big boys? You have to work hard.
You have to work hard.
Yeah, you have to work hard. And then if you get to that level, then, because you have a lull, so you have progress. You have to work hard.
The pleasure for having you on set. It's always a pleasure having a real conversation with you. I didn't get to see your eyes today, but I know why. With the answers you gave me today, I know why you mean business.
Yeah, it's Ascension. We always, as a team, with the nucleus of the players at the time for the first year, we always felt that we should have won that tournament. But some of them have gone, who pick up job, who go on bank work, whatever, who go to sell in a store and whatever. So we have to build back that. I hope we can do it,
I would look on closely on Conupia's FC.
Yeah, though, there's no guarantees because everybody running and,
I hope at the end of the tournament I could have that interview with the winning team and
we will be
up there with the winners.
Hopefully we'll be somewhere there because they have teams in better financial situation, better facility situation. But we have to work with what we have and build our own camaraderie and so on. It'll be an interesting tournament actually. Yeah.
Interesting tournament. I look forward to it. As again, pleasure to having you on Steady Food. Always a pleasure.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right. And that's it for another Ascension Football Show. Remember to join us on our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages and at theascensiontournament.com.